Battle City.
Battle City.
Battle City.
Battle City.
Battle City.
Battle City.
This place with fighting games.
Ottawa fighting game community.
Ottawa is FGC. Ottawa is just special.
When you're watching your friends, you know, like they're playing out of their mind.
I want to prove that our city, we've got what it takes.
No way.
The fighting game community is, I would say it's a global phenomenon almost. The internet has made things a lot easier to connect. So there's lists out there you can search for to say, what is my local community? You put in your city, and so you find your community, and you just show up.
I just looked up Ottawa FGC and I found it right away.
I basically looked out for the local. Every week we get together, every Friday, just playing, having a good time.
You can totally just come hang out.
You don't even have to play the game. And you can just sign up and scrap with other people.
The number one thing that keeps a community from growing is people not showing up. People being nervous, being like, am I going to be accepted? FGC is the most diverse and welcoming community I've ever been part of. If you walk in that door and you pick up a controller, you're part of us. Like, no questions asked.
So, how did you get here?
I started looking around town, around Ottawa, and that's when I met Will. It was quite an impression he made.
Hey guys, I'm Will.
It's almost difficult to put who he is into words. If I were to put it down to his role, he's like almost the mascot of the Ottawa FGC.
One of the funniest people I've ever met, and like right off the bat, I mean, he just makes such an impression on you, and I was like, okay, let's play some Street Fighter.
Welcome to the world of Street Fighter.
Yeah, I'm Will. My handle is Will Intentions, and I help run events here at Battle City. For me, the community comes first. You know, it's not about like monetary gain. It's making sure that the city has a place to play and thrive, you know.
Will is really good at like introducing people, and he's really good being like this nice, friendly person that you see.
The most important thing is we have people talking with each other, we have people mingling. You know, online, you gotta go through a couple hoops to get that sorted sometimes. But here it's just like, yo buddy, I'm next.
As far as the competitive side goes, it is positive to have someone to compete with, because that's where a lot of growth comes from.
You put any people in a competitive environment, people are gonna try and work hard, and then the other guy's gonna try and work harder.
Yeah, I think the people who have like improved the most are people who had somebody else that they were comparing themselves to. Look at Jada and Slice.
When me and Slice play, we have some insane sets. There's so much like homework that goes into that our games are like utterly unrecognizable as Street Fighter games. We're in so many layers deep.
When you're running events, you're organizing a tournament, there's so much build up to the day.
There's a lot of components, a lot of moving parts.
It's hard work. These people that put these tournaments together, they have to lug around all these big computers, these monitors, these stream equipment.
They'll have like casters, they'll have like a big like round table where people talk about the match.
It's not much different than a sporting event.
Me as the commentator, my job is to make it appealing to the audience, elevate the moment.
Overhead, chip out. Gotta go for the
I bring the hype as much as I can.
Luke's a great commentator. I feel like we've all sort of been pushing each other to run our events as good as we can. I feel like we're all like a team.
Putting on these weekly events together is super rewarding.
There's always someone willing to step up and take on the burden of making sure we have meetups every single week. Keep the community alive.
There's very few cities that have weekly meetups like Ottawa.
For these local tournaments, I don't really think I'd do it for any selfless reason. I like coming here.
This is a place where I like to show up, that I know I'm gonna have a great time when I do.
And not only does Ottawa have that, the winning player get a picture.
The Polaroids that I said, Will, nobody cares about these. And then I went to Ryan's house and I was like, all right, one guy does. But it means a lot to Ryan. Yeah. I am wrong about that.
I have made so many memories from this game and this community that I will never forget.
Take the fighting games out of it. I'm sure everybody out there has something they're passionate about, a hobby they enjoy. Just imagine going to a place that is just full of like-minded individuals, and you can all share your passion and talk about the thing you really love to do the most. At the end of the day, yes, there's a winner and a loser, but like, that's like tertiary to just being there.
I'm real glad you're here, brother.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here, man.